on home turf, and her voice sounds better than ever. International singing star Anne Marie opened her Maritime concert tour in St. John Monday night before a packed house at Harbour Station. Marie is promoting her 30th album, a self-titled recording featuring duets with Aaron Neville and backup vocals from Jan Arden and Bryan Adams. Both Adams and Arden will make guest appearances at Marie's Halifax concert. Well, Anne Marie will be the first to tell you her success was built on the strong foundation she received as a kid growing up in Canada's famed mining town, Springhill. We sent ATV's Joanne Nugent to the home of Anne Marie to find out more about Anne off stage.
A few parties then, it was all very harmless. But I remember, instead of using the beds, we all took sleeping bags. There was 8 or 10 girls. We laid on the floor, and of course there was a bit of smoking. That's about as bad as you got.
Catherine Baldwin is one of Anne Marie's closest friends. The two have known each other since they were little girls. In some ways, Anne Marie was not the average kid from a coal mining town. Her dad, the late Dr. Carson Murray, was the town's only surgeon. Thus, the Murrays were an affluent family who lived in an area some townspeople still call Snob Hill. Yet Anne Marie was always one of the most popular kids in school, a woman often called down to earth.
By the time she was in high school, she wasn't one of the boys. You know, she had outgrown that tomboyishness, but she would much rather spend an evening singing the sing-song than out on a date.
This is the house where Anne Marie grew up, right on the corner of Horton and Main Street in Springhill, Nova Scotia. Well, like many Maritimers, Anne Marie was forced to leave home to make a living. She's lived in Toronto now for decades, but every summer she, her husband and children make the voyage back to Springhill, Nova Scotia for a visit with her mom.
And Anne has to take care of business. Her name is given to this center on the town's main street. It is not a museum, because as Anne herself will tell you, she's not dead yet.
Well, Anne stepped out into the lobby from the gift shop, and all of a sudden one of them said, "Anne Marie." Everybody first turned around, and Anne just said, "Yes," she said, "it's me, in the flash. It's as good as it gets, you know."
Anne Marie sang at the weddings of many people living here in town, and she spent many Saturday nights performing at neighborhood sing-alongs.
She's been an ambassador, you know, she always speaks very well of the town. She's home and she does what she can.
She's helped it, that's for sure, with that building and all, and people think the world of her.
Hope Anne has room for a treat when she arrives home this week. Her mom, Marion, has just taken the Christmas shortbreads out of the oven. In Springhill, Joanne Nugent, ATV News.